You ever get to the end of the day and think, what did I even get done today? Maybe you started with a to-do list, a cup of coffee, and good intentions, but somehow the hours slipped away. You answered a few emails, scrolled a little too long on your phone, and then suddenly it's dinner time and your big plans for the day still sitting on the back burner. Don't worry, you're not alone. Life gets busy, distractions are everywhere, and sometimes our motivation doesn't quite show up when we need it most. But here's the truth. It is possible to be more productive without burning yourself out or turning into some kind of machine. In fact, with just a few small changes, you can start getting more done. Feeling less overwhelmed and having more energy left at the end of the day for the people and things that matter most. Today we're talking about 7 simple productivity hacks you can start using right now. No fancy tools, no complicated routines, just real practical strategies that fit into your life. Whether you're juggling work, family, side projects, or just trying to reclaim some peace in your day, these tips are designed to help you feel more in control and more fulfilled. And let me tell you, this isn't just about crossing off a few more boxes on your list. It's about creating space for what really matters. Time to relax, time to grow, time to enjoy the life you're working so hard to build. So stay with me all the way through, because each one of these habits builds on the next. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life together. Let's start with the first habit that can completely shift the way your day begins. Don't start with your phone. I know it's tempting. The alarm goes off, and before your feet even hit the floor, your hand reaches for your phone. But what you're doing in that moment is handing over control of your day to someone else. Emails, news, notifications. They're all pulling your attention before you've had a chance to focus on you. Instead, try giving yourself the first 20 to 30 minutes without any screens. Use that time to stretch, sip your coffee, maybe write down your top 3 priorities for the day. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it does have to be intentional. You'd be amazed how different your day feels when you start it on your own terms. Now, once your morning has started on a calm and focused note, let's talk about one of the most powerful ways to stay productive all day long. Time blocking. This is something that's helped so many people reclaim their focus. All it means is setting aside specific blocks of time for specific tasks. You don't have to schedule every minute, but giving your day a bit of structure helps train your brain to focus on one thing at a time. Say you need to pay bills, return phone calls, and write up that presentation. You block out an hour for each, with breaks in between. It beats multitasking every time. Your brain isn't meant to juggle 10 things at once. When you switch tasks constantly, you lose time and energy in the transitions. But when you focus on one thing fully in its own space, you finish faster and with less stress. So just like that, you've got a strong start to your day and a focused plan to get things done. Now that we've covered building a powerful morning and setting up your schedule for success, let's move on to something that might surprise you. A habit that actually helps you do less so you can achieve more. Sounds backwards, right? But hear me out. It's about learning to say no. Now, I know that's not always easy. Maybe you're the kind of person who doesn't like letting people down. You want to be helpful, dependable, kind. And those are wonderful traits. But when you say yes to everything, every favor, every extra task, every last-minute request, you're also saying no to something else. Often that something else is your own well-being, your peace of mind, or your actual priorities. Being productive doesn't mean doing more. It means doing what matters most. So before you say yes to another commitment, pause. Ask yourself, is this aligned with what I truly need to get done today? Or am I just trying to avoid guilt or discomfort? Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's a powerful act of self-respect. And when you start protecting your time, people will learn to respect it too. Another powerful hack, and this one's really practical, is the 2-minute rule. This little gem is so simple, yet incredibly effective. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. Don't add it to your to-do list. Don't save it for later. Just get it done. Answering that quick email, washing the dish you just used, putting away the jacket you tossed on the chair. All those little things add up. When they're left undone, they become visual clutter and mental noise. But when you handle them right away, they're out of your mind and off your plate. This habit alone can keep your day flowing smoothly and your space feeling calm. And let's be honest, no one likes spending a whole Saturday catching up on a pile of tiny chores that were ignored all week. Knock them out in the moment and save your future self the headache. Now let's shift into something that's often overlooked when we talk about productivity: your energy levels. Because productivity isn't just about managing your time, it's also about managing your energy. And that's where taking short, intentional breaks comes in. I get it. When you're in the zone, it's tempting to power through, but our brains aren't wired to stay focused for hours on end. In fact, studies show we work better in bursts. That's why techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break, can be so powerful. These breaks don't have to be long. Just stand up, stretch, take a few deep breaths, sip some water, or step outside for a few minutes if you can. Those tiny resets can recharge your mental battery, improve your focus, and even boost creativity. And the best part? You'll feel less drained by the end of the day, because you've been giving your mind the rest it needs to keep going strong. So far, you've learned how to start your day with intention, give your time structure, protect it with boundaries, handle the small stuff efficiently, and refuel your energy along the way. That's already a solid foundation, but we're not done yet. Next, we'll dive into how one small evening habit can set your whole next day up for success. And we'll talk about the mindset shift that turns productivity into something joyful, not stressful. Keep going, because these last pieces might just be the ones that change everything. Let's talk about something so simple, yet so powerful: ending your day with a plan for tomorrow. I know, it might not sound exciting, but this small habit can completely shift how you wake up and move through your day. Instead of starting with a sense of overwhelm or wondering, what do I need to do today? You already know. You've set the tone the night before, and that mental clarity, that sense of preparedness, it's a game changer. Before you go to bed, take 5 minutes to review your day and jot down your top 3 tasks for tomorrow. Not 10, not everything, just the 3 things that matter most. When you wake up, you won't be fumbling or reacting. You'll be focused and intentional. This also helps you rest better, because your mind isn't spinning with everything you're trying to remember. You've captured it. You've got a plan. And now, let's bring it home with what might be the most important mindset of all: progress over perfection. If you're someone who feels like things have to be just right before you can start, or if you find yourself reworking the same project over and over until you're exhausted, you're not alone. But here's the thing. Perfection is a moving target. It keeps shifting, and chasing it can leave you stuck. Real productivity happens when we start, even if it's messy, even if we're not totally ready. You don't have to do all 7 of these habits perfectly right away. Start with 1, then build on it, then another. Bit by bit, you'll create a rhythm that works for you, not someone else's version of productivity, yours. And while we're here, let me remind you, your worth is not measured by how much you accomplish in a day. You are valuable simply because you are you. These habits? They're tools to help you feel better, live better, and give more of your best self to the people and passions that matter most. That's what this is all about. So, take a moment. Breathe that in. You're not behind. You're not too late. Today is a perfectly good day to start fresh. And you just did by being here and choosing to invest this time in yourself. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Or maybe you've already been doing some of them. What's made the biggest difference for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story could be just what someone else needs to read today. And if this video encouraged you, helped you feel a little more hopeful, or gave you something practical to take away, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more simple, powerful tips to live your best life, one step at a time. Here's to living with more purpose, more peace, and yes, more productivity. Not from a place of pressure, but from a place of power. The kind that comes when you show up for yourself just a little more every day. You've got this. And I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Here's to living your best life at any age. Would you like this as a downloadable PDF or formatted for teleprompter use?